Our ancestors are not gone. They breathe in the winds, they walk in the rivers, they whisper in our bones. We are never separate from them, just as we are never separate from the earth, from source, from the divine thread that weaves all things together. And yet, so many of us have been told that honoring them is dangerous, that ancestral connection is demonic, or that calling their names is opening a door to something dark. But let me ask you this. If we are meant to honor the living, why would we not honor those who come before us? If we are meant to learn from our elders, why would we not learn from the ones who paved the way for our very existence? This fear, this disconnect is not by accident. If we are meeting for the first time today, I'm Jen Maramba, and for over 20 years, I've supported hundreds of women and people of color reconnect with their ancestors, their roots, and heal inherited patterns. Today, I'm going to share why you may think that ancestral work is evil or devil's work, and how we can gently start to reclaim the loving gifts and source connection with our ancestors. The fear of ancestral connection is a wound of colonization. Many of our Indigenous ancestors lived in deep relationship with those who have come before them and with the earth. They knew that the ancestors were part of every cycle of life, a bridge between past, present, and future. But with colonization came violence. Our ancestral traditions, our ways of knowing, healing, and communing were demonized. We were told to forget, to fear, to sever the ties. And that still happens today. Why? Because a people disconnected from their ancestors are easier to control. A people who forget where they come from forget who they are. But we are remembering. And in that remembering, we reclaim not only our lineage, but our power, our creation, and imagination as future ancestors. To work with our ancestors is to engage in intergenerational healing. Many of the struggles we carry, whether the patterns of scarcity, cycles of trauma, or wounds passed down through generations, did not start with us. They live in our blood, our bones, in the stories we were born into. But just as pain can be inherited, so can healing. When we heal, we don't just heal ourselves, we heal our lineage. We become a turning point, the cycle breaker, the bridge between what has been and what will be. Our well, healthy, and liberated ancestors, those who have done their own healing in the spirit world, stand beside us, guiding us forward. Now, not all ancestors are meant to be called upon. Some left this world, unfortunately, with harm, unresolved pain, and wounds that were never mended. We do not invite these energies into our sacred spaces. Instead, we call on the ancestors who are well, healthy, and liberated, the ones who walk with wisdom, in healing, in love, the ones whose spirit work is to help us thrive. Now, there are different types of ancestors. Recent ancestors, those who we possibly have known in this lifetime, like our grandparents or great-grandparents. Ancient ancestors, those from generations past whose names may be forgotten, but whose presence is still greatly felt. Spiritual ancestors, those who may not be of our direct bloodline, but have adopted us, guiding and protecting us in unseen ways. Elevated and liberated ancestors, those who have ascended beyond their wounds and now serve as forces of light and wisdom. And so when we seek guidance and clarity or inspiration, we call upon those who are whole, who are aligned with love, because their work is to help us rise and support us to feel whole. Okay, but what about the ancestors who did harm? The ones who upheld oppression, who inflicted pain, who did not live in a way of what we consider goodness. We do not turn to them for wisdom, but we do not erase them either, because whether we like it or not, their actions ripple through our lineage. Their wounds have touched us. Their choices have shaped the world we live in. And so instead of rejecting them, we acknowledge them. with discernment, with witnessing, and with boundaries and prayer. I see you. I see the pain you carried, the harm you caused. May you find healing. May you be held accountable. May you be transformed in the spirit world. This is not a call to welcome their influence. It is a call to break the cycles they possibly could not. We are the ones who can choose differently. We are the ones who can transmute the pain into something sacred. And that is one of the greatest acts of ancestral healing we can do. So, how do we begin? We can say their names. Even if you don't know them, we can acknowledge the ones who walked before you. We can create a small space for them, light a candle, place a flower, pour a small offering of tea or water in their honor. Call on the well, healthy, and liberated ancestors. Set clear intentions. Only those in alignment with love and healing are welcome. This ensures that the ancestors you are calling in are here to center you. Listen. Ancestral connection is a relationship. Trust the dreams, the signs, the knowing that arises. Offer gratitude, because the more we honor them, the more they will pour into us. Connect with the earth energies. Know that the ancestors can be also felt in the trees, in the whispers of the wind, and the cleansing energy of the water. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Your ancestors have been waiting for you to remember them. They are not separate from Source, from God, from the divine. They are a part of it. And you are the living prayer, the embodiment of their hopes, the fulfillment of their dreams. The work we do in this lifetime does not just belong to us. It is part of something greater, something ancient, something waiting to be reclaimed. So light that candle, speak their names, walk in the wisdom of those who stand behind you, because when we heal, they heal. And when they heal, we heal the world. If you want more, join Diwa, my online community, where we will explore shadow work, ancestral healing, and spiritual reclamation together. Inside Diwa, you'll receive access to more rituals, prompts, and a space for you to share your journey with others who are walking this path too. Find the link in the description below. I would love to walk this journey with you. And if this video spoke to you, please let me know in the comments what came up for you. May you always walk with your ancestors, and may they always walk with you.